Today is beneficial to me for a number of reasons. I think we have got a good story. There's a lot of uncertainty and negativity out there, and I want to start bringing a more encouraging message. Uncertainty brings lack of action, and I think if we do take action and look after each other, then we can actually help build our community and our businesses and support each other.
Watford is a small engine within Hertfordshire, and I think we punch above our weight in every way.
Yeah, I'll be there.
But yes, it's always great to meet other people in actually different industries, but in the local environment, who are dealing with the same sort of economics as we are, and you take a little bit away from everyone you speak to.
I think it's been beneficial for CBJ Digital and my colleagues who are here in several ways. Firstly, as with all the chamber events, the networking is immensely valuable. I think more so because we attend a lot of the events, and you get to know people and cement relationships which may have been started many years ago, and you start new ones. That's one side of it. I think the other side is getting speakers like Tom Voser on the economic prospects of the country and how things have been going is immensely valuable, because it actually gives one confidence that one knows what is going on in the economy, particularly here in Watford.
Larry Summers, who was Bill Clinton's Treasury
I found
Secretary,
today really beneficial because it's been informative. So I've learned quite a lot about local business, and I've learned a lot about the economy, which isn't something I'm as close to as I should be in terms of the opportunities for export for our services, and in terms of what's actually happening. The picture out there isn't necessarily as dark as the media portray.
Particularly interested in Sanjay's session on how to work or how to think about exports, because it's something we're involved in, but in an ad hoc way, and it's something that we'd like to get involved in as a more strategic part of our business. And it was a chance to sit down, meet a couple of people, and have a different view from different people, which actually helps a lot.
Give me something else in there that what you can do that makes it personal to you.
Yeah, the seminar was probably the most useful part of it so far. I really enjoyed the seminar. I learned a lot. It was the business growth seminar about how to do strategy and planning for the business, and definitely we're going to implement it in our business as well.
It actually put through aspects that I actually didn't even think about, especially being a new company that's actually going to be taking on staff this year. It's actually made me think of what we actually need to put in place at the beginning, rather than waiting until a problem arises.
That approach to action.
It's been very informative. It's highlighted some points in which we believe as a company we need to investigate more and get more information. For example, in the areas of the risk management, we've identified that we need to look at all our departments and see how we can implement that process. And also in regards to the KPI reporting, that has highlighted as well an area in which we have to look at as a company, and which obviously would be beneficial to us.
It can be common for agents to be paid off 5 times their annual commission when the agency ends.
Some really good workshops, especially to do with employment law, so that's helped me a lot, and also understanding how businesses in Watford actually work and different businesses work.
It's very easy, and I've done this myself in the past when I've been recruiting people to get a big pile of CVs.
But perhaps a key part of today is for you also to know each other, to network, and to just take a little bit of time out from your busy days, to actually just reflect and to be stimulated, and to know that you are in good company and in a place that actually wants to do well.
Coming to an event like this allows me to start to build my own presence within the Watford business community. I'm a very small business, and events like this don't come around that often.
College, West Herts College. You can't have failed to have noticed that fabulous building, visited last week by the Deputy Prime Minister. Why was he there? because he'd got a list of how all the colleges were doing with the new apprenticeship scheme, which is something very dear to his heart. And there's West Herts, starring, glowing, doing really, really well. So please, you know, recognise that our college is there. They are very pro providing the skills that you need for business, and we do loads of work with them.
It's also interesting that they buy from you. You only sell to one person.
So I'm Sid, as Mary kindly introduced me. I'm a CEO and founder of a multi-award-winning digital agency called Clock. It's been going since 1997, as he said, and we've had a lot of success.
Being able to share my story hopefully is a little bit of an inspiration to others. Sometimes it's just about hanging in there long enough to make it count and get the lucky deal that you've been working so hard to get. There is growth out there and there's a lot of excitement. And I think if we stay insular, I think we will have problems. We can't afford to do that. We are an island, but actually, you know, it's a global marketplace. So extending that, working with other people to be able to extend into other countries and other business, but looking after ourselves and each other at the same time, it's a really important message.
There is very clearly a message. We are pro-business, we are not afraid of growth, we work together, and it's working.